We are back with Blackie, and Blackie was on the show previously. And the reason we are bringing him back is because, well, number one, no one has chosen to adopt him. But number two, he's been working on a lot of training since he's been in the shelter, which you might not think we have time to do. But every time a volunteer or a staff member takes him out, he is learning how to behave for getting the leash on and off, how to come in and out of his kennel. When he is offered treats, he can sit if he wants to get them. And not jumping on people. There's a lot of things that happen just by osmosis from being handled by experts and handled often. So the dogs go out about 3 times a day by staff, and then volunteers come and offer them more exercise, especially in this weather. We have a play yard that they can go into. And also when people come in and ask to meet a dog, they're learning from that. They're learning that people don't like to be jumped on, that people's hands feel good. So Blackie has come a long way in his amount of time here. And he's about 2 years old, and he came to us the day after Christmas from someone who found him 2 months prior to that. So there was a dog lost that fits his description on the same street on which he was found at the time that he was found by this family. But they came in and looked at him and say, this is not their dog. It's a strange coincidence that a very identical looking dog is found in the same area and just doesn't belong to the people who are looking.
This is the way he acts most of the time. When
yes.
He just hops more or less.
So Randy is pointing out that this is how he acts. He's very people-oriented. In the house he stayed for 2 months, he was around kids. He was kept primarily outside because they found him and thought that they were going to be able to find his owner. So when it got cold, they brought him here, realizing that they work long hours and they wouldn't be able to keep him inside all the time while they're away. So, but how he behaves in his cage, you can see on cable 19. And he jumps from the floor to as high as he can, and repeatedly. So sometimes when people walk by his kennel, they assume that he's a really hyper dog and all the terrier in him is going to be overwhelming to deal with. But as you can see, he is high energy and friendly, but he likes people and he will sit when you ask him to, and he's learned a lot about behaving on a leash. So in the month that he's been here, he's gained a lot of skills that'll make him even a better pet. And the people who found him and kept him for 2 months said he's great with kids, does chase cats that are outside, but he didn't hurt any. And of course, the problem that they had was not being able to bring him inside for long hours and keeping him outside. He was trying to get out. So obviously he either wanted to go back home or wanted to be more a part of their lives. So they brought him here, and I think he's going to make someone a great pet. He's super smart. Cute, and Randy's saying he's really smart. So, and we've been working on his house training too. He came to us unhouse trained, and it doesn't take very long for a dog to learn not to go to the bathroom in the house. You have to stay on top of it. Oh yes, and he's been neutered since he's been here, which helps a great deal. So if you are interested in a cute little dog like Blackie, or you want to change his name, he'll be fine with that. We made it up. Then come in and meet him. We are going to be back after a short break with more adoptable pets that might make a good match for you. And seriously, isn't he wonderful? So really should be given a second look, and I hope he gets chosen this week. If you are interested in cats, then we have the second segment coming. We're going to make you happy with that. Thanks for